So I'm here in this home. It's a friend of my mom. Her name is Takako-san. She actually came to the United States and lived with us for I think about a year. And she's technically my cousin, so it's kind of neat to have a family member here in Japan. But they're so generous to let us stay in their home. But I wanted to show her high-tech house because it's really super cool. One of the things that really impressed me about their house, of course, the bathrooms, for real. But I wanted to show this because even in the other house we stayed in at Sadai's house, the bathrooms are similar. Hers, Sadai's, was a little more old-fashioned, traditional. Takako-san's is a little more high-tech. So come look in her shower. So this is how the showers are, which I thought was very interesting. It's really just a room. The toilets are in a completely different room, and it has the door and the tub. This is called a futon, not a bathtub. You don't actually bathe in the bathtub. Now, I'm a bathtub bather, so futon, but here you don't. You actually shower before you bathe. So here's the shower, and it's literally just this whole entire room. And you just shower, and then the water just goes down into the floor. So it's kind of roomy, so that's nice. But here's the thing I don't like about it, okay? Here's the one thing I don't like about it. Yep. There's a mirror in the shower. Yeah, I did not enjoy that yesterday. I had to turn around the other way, so I didn't have to look at myself while I was showering because that was really weird. But so here's the high-tech shower and futon, which was super hot and nice. Oh, I forgot the cool thing. So it has this cool gadget right here, and the cool gadget here, okay, so she fills up her bathtub. It's automatic, so when it fills up, it turns off automatically. It knows when it's full, and it regulates the heat and everything all automatically. Oh, there's one more thing I totally forgot. And they don't have washer and dryer sets here in Japan. They actually just have washing machines. They only hang dry. I mean, it even says it on the washing machine. I don't know if it's to conserve space or what. I actually asked about it, but she said her shower, this one right here, it actually is a room. You can close the door, and the room actually dries clothes. And I guess she has a dehumidifier or something. There's another high-tech gadget on here, and it kind of, I guess it dehumidifies the shower room so that it dries the clothes faster. Most people here put it on clotheslines and things like that, but she actually has a room that is like a dryer room. It was so cool. I love this place. So here we are in Takako-san's bathroom in her home, and she does also have one of those cool high-tech toilets in her house, and she does have the double sink toilet combo as well. And Takako actually speaks really good English, so I had asked her about it, and she said it's one of the ways that these Japanese people conserve water is by they have the clean water. It's actually clean to come through there and wash your hands, and after the dirty water it fills in the tank. So it's an ingenious way to conserve water. So the neat thing about her toilet is super smart. When you sit down on it, it actually starts spraying water into the toilet to keep it clean. And so without even you doing anything, it just knows that you're sitting. It also heated. The seats are all heated. I've never sat in a cold toilet on a cold toilet here in Japan. And she also has one of these cool high-tech keypads. And yes, I have pushed every single button on these keypads just to kind of experience the Japanese experience, and it is wonderful. Would love to have one of these toilets in my home. It's pretty awesome, and also it flushes on its own, so it's a pretty neat high-tech toilet. So here's another thing about Japanese homes. I took it for granted because I already knew this, but I thought, hey, this might be something to talk about in the video. They don't have beds typically. They sleep on the floor, and what they do is they have these things called futons. I mean, everybody in the U.S. has heard of a futon. They call it futon, and they're just these mattresses that they put on the floor. The floor in here is like a grass floor, or like a grass mat, and this futon is on the floor, and then the blankets and stuff. And I had a futon in college because I was broke, and that's what I needed to sleep on. So I actually find it extremely comfortable, and even my bed is super firm. But anyway, so after this is done, after you're done sleeping, they actually fold it up and they put it in these closets, and they have them all folded up that way, of course, to conserve space. It's a small country, so with a lot of people, so they try to conserve space. I I think it's fantastic. And then also up here, the central heating and air, they really don't have central heating and air in the couple homes that I've been in. Most of the time they have these wall units in the home, and they heat each room individually to conserve energy as well. And the last thing, I didn't show this in the other home or in this home, but you actually take your shoes off. You don't, I mean, you can see my, oh, can you see them? Can you see them? Hey. They actually don't wear shoes in the home. I mentioned this I think in one of my posts, but I didn't video. At the front of the house, they always have a place where you put your shoes so that you don't wear shoes in the house and you know, bring all the outside yuck that's on your shoes into the house. So you never wear shoes in the home, which again, I mean, these people are geniuses. I mean, well, you know, I am half Japanese, so, you know, makes sense. Anyway, thanks for joining me on this cool home tour of Takako-san's house, a traditional Japanese house. It's been fun. It's been so much fun.